What's up guys, welcome back to another Overwatch video. Now I say another because I technically did one before this one a little while back, like sometime last week. I put up my first play of the game that I got in Overwatch. It's pretty funny. It's pretty much like all luck and all laughs and no skill whatsoever. So if you want to see it, I'll link it below. If you haven't, just go ahead and give it a watch. It's really funny. It's only like less than 30 seconds, so wouldn't really take up much of your time, may even give you a quick laugh. Anyway, on to this video. This video I basically just want to give my thoughts on Overwatch because obviously I picked it up on PS4 and I always said, if you ever heard me talk about Overwatch, I would always say it's not worth its console price tag at all. $60 is too much for that game, and the $40 PC price tag is still asking for too much for as much as that game offers, and I still completely stand by that. The only reason I have it is because I was streaming, and towards the end of the stream, my buddy, good pal Loki, went and donated the money for it. He tossed me 60 bucks, and I was always planning to get it on PC whenever I got it. But you know, when your buddy tosses you 60 bucks, you go and you get it on the console you can play with him on. So I ended up getting it for PS4 and not having to spend a dime. So thank you very much, Loki. You're the MVP. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been having a ton of fun with it, as I thought I probably would. Blizzard is known for making good games, and they did a great job. I have very little complaints. I do have complaints though. Definitely have complaints. There are some things that really just grind my gears about this game, but for the most part, I have a ton of fun with it. So let's just go ahead and get like my pet peeves, I guess, or like my problems with the game out of the way. First off, biggest problem, game has a 20 tick rate. If you don't know what that is, it's how fast the game updates. 20 is low. 20 is pretty low. Too low for that game. Especially in 2016. Just too low. So basically this is what tick rate causes as far as problems go. I'm sure you suffered from them. You'd be lying to me if you didn't. Let's say you're getting shot. You go behind a wall, seeking cover. The wall will protect you, correct? Nope, dead. You basically got shot through it. Then you watch the kill cam. On their screen, you weren't behind a wall. Never got to the wall. Never happened. Let's say you're a Genji. You know your like your swift dash attack thing? You do that through somebody. You die. You watch the kill cam. They've shot you. Where you dashed from, you never dashed. Winston's jump, you go to jump over somebody. Or Pharah's jump, you go to jump over somebody. Never happened on the kill cam. Never. You're dead. You're dead. That's the problem with the tick rate. If the tick rate was up, that wouldn't be a problem. Tick rate has caused a good chunk of my deaths, or at the very least has made it so I died sooner than I was originally supposed to. So yeah, it's a pretty big problem for me. It's honestly the biggest problem. If they up the tick rate, which hopefully they will eventually, hopefully they don't just do it for PC, do it for like console as well, but hopefully they up it so the game can be better. Because as far as like the competitive tournaments go, I don't think they have those tick rate problems because they run on like different servers or whatever. So this game can be competitive without it, but only, you know, with the other servers and like the PC custom lobbies which have higher tick rates. But anyway, if they fix that, that's like basically half of my problems with the game gone. As for like other problems, the game is really well balanced for the most part, especially being right out of the gate, but there are balance issues that I don't like. One is the McCree fan the hammer. That got nerfed on PC. It'll be nerfed on console soon. That's cool. Not gonna worry about that. It's not even that big of a problem. It's just annoying when like you're a tank. Like let's say I'm Reinhardt and I just get melted by fan the hammer. That's dumb. That's dumb. If I'm Tracer or Genji or something, I'm not complaining about it. But anyway. As far as like the other balancing problem I see, it has to sort of do with the character itself and the multiple character thing. The game does not have a one character rule. Like it's not like Battleborn where you can only pick one of each character. That's a good rule to have in a hero game. It really is. It's really good to have in a hero game. Now, it not having it allows for like I guess sort of a deeper level of play, but it's not really worth the trade-off. Because there's this guy who's a dwarf, and I call him Torgiborn because that's what my friends call him, and I don't really know how to pronounce his actual name, and even if you tell me, I probably won't say it that way. He'll always be Torgi, he'll always be Dwarf Man to me, there's no way around that, and he has this stupid turret. This turret, man, if you're on Defend, this turret has a super huge advantage, and Defend is like half the game, because you can't pick your game modes in Overwatch, which really wouldn't be a big problem, but
since you can't stay away from defense, so you're always dealing with these people who will run one towardly, two towardlies, and then putting some meddlers on top of it, just turrets everywhere. The problem with this dwarf's turrets is that they lock on so fast. Like, let's say this turret is shooting at somebody, it kills them, turns 360s around, or like 180s, shoots me when I'm coming up behind it to flank, kill me, turn around back to the other person who they just killed, and shoot the person next to them. Its lock-on is ridiculous. It really is. The only reliable counter for it is Widowmaker, and on some maps, Widowmaker cannot get out of range, it cannot get an angle out of range to kill it. Like Hanamura, they put that turret inside by the bell, unless Widow is like directly like in front, like as far back as you can be, I even think then that's still out of range. There's like no angles. Some maps have no angles for Widowmaker to kill those turrets. You can place them in places where it's basically like the counter doesn't exist, and they're very annoying. They're very annoying, and I really want them to nerf those turrets. They nerf those turrets. That's another big problem with the game. Just gone for me. They had the one hero rule. They sort of solved the problem, but the turret's still kind of OP. And I don't think they're planning to nerf the turrets, and that's kind of sad, because those turrets, they may not be a problem in competitive play, but they are most definitely a problem in public games where it's awful. It's awful. In competitive, they've been experimenting with one hero rule anyway, because that's how you do it in hero games. Honestly, that's one thing I really love about Battleborn. But yeah, as far as like the bad goes, that's pretty much it. I really don't have all that many problems with the game. It's really fun. It's really fun. Blizzard knows how to make a good game, and this game gives me that really fun, fast-paced PvP action that I used to get from Destiny before they destroyed that game. And in Battleborn, when I was playing that's not fast-paced. It's definitely really fun, but it's not fast-paced. It doesn't get your heart really pumping. It doesn't do anything like that. Overwatch gives me that, and I had this really fun game. It was on Liu Zhang Tower. It's probably what you're watching right now, and me and Loki, what we did is, he was Genji, I was Tracer, he got 69 eliminations, I got 55. This was like my second day playing the game, and the game was basically in overtime. The whole game, for like 80% of the game, overtime. It was so fun, back and forth, really heart-pounding action, and it was great. It was great. Haven't been able to replicate that ever since, but there's still been really fun times, and I'm really loving it. I really am. I'm really loving that it gives me that really fast-paced PvP action that Destiny would give, in just like a more balanced fashion. And when I say more balanced, I mean just not an incredibly broken down piece of crap, nerfed to the ground fashion. And yeah, and that's something I really hope that Blizzard takes into account, because their community has the Destiny mentality, and the Destiny mentality is nerf everything. Even if it's not really a problem, nerf it. Nerf it, nerf this, nerf that, nerf. There's a reason that Destiny used to be good as far as its PvP goes, and now it sucks. Because they listened to their community when it wasn't really a problem. They didn't listen to like the people who knew what they were talking about, and they listened to the entire community, and Destiny had everything good about it nerfed into the ground, and now it is a horrible, unbalanced mess of a game where everything's so weak, bullets are RNG based and stuff like that. Yeah. Overwatch, I really hope Blizzard doesn't go through with that. I hope they listen to people who know what they're talking about, or at least the people at Blizzard. I hope they play their game, which I'm sure they do, because Destiny employees, they don't seem to play their game, so they don't really know how to fix it. Blizzard, I really doubt they're gonna have that problem. They are successful with their PvP games for a reason, and I'm sure they're going to continue to be successful and only nerf what's truly needed to be nerfed. But yeah, so as long as they don't do that, as long as they don't listen to their community with the Destiny mentality, I think the game will be fine, and it'll stay fun to play for a long time. Hopefully. Because I've heard some crazy things from the Overwatch community. Nerf this character's tiny health pool, nerf this character's healing, nerf this character's damage, nerf this, nerf that. Probably the most ridiculous thing I've heard so far is D.Va is overpowered because her mag is endless. I've heard that from a couple different people, and oh my god. Stop. Not everything in the game is overpowered. People confuse everything in the game being overpowered with everything in the game being effective. Anyway, Overwatch, it's a ton of fun. I'm really loving it. Don't think it's really worth that price tag though. And they just have a few things to fix about the game, and it'll be solid. It'll be solid. It'll be fantastic. It'll be great
for years to come, and I'm sure they'll keep adding more and more and more to the game and really making it as best as it can be, because Blizzard is a developer I don't hear complaints about. Blizzard is a developer that I know has made a ton of great games, and I'm really looking forward to Overwatch's future. Now, as far as content on the channel about Overwatch, well, it's definitely gonna come. It's not gonna be like a crazy amount. I don't know exactly if I'm gonna have like a main game on the channel anymore, just because, you know, like Destiny's PvP sucks, and Battleborn is dying, and it's adding these microtransactions, which really make me worry for the game, because that's not what it needs. But those are all like separate videos that will be coming, hopefully tomorrow, if I get these out and get these done, or not in that order, get these done and get these out. Anyway, there'll definitely be Overwatch videos. I don't know if it'll be like the main thing or anything, but anyway, that's pretty much my thoughts on Overwatch. I want to thank y'all for watching. I very much appreciate it, and I'm going to see you guys later. Bye!